in improving the team this coming season?
Most of the video I've seen of last year's team was either when I played for the Blazers or more triangle related. This year, I think my focus for defense, obviously, it begins with what I can do myself, deterring things out the rim. I like being on the last line of defense. And defense is just passion a lot of times. I think that's contagious. And if it can spread to my teammates, that's wonderful.
Just to follow on that, when Portland made the jump, very few people expected that to happen. What did you see specifically that allowed it to happen, and what ways you look that to happen here in New York?
I really think it was kind of the whole team embraced it. It was team wide. People were holding each other accountable. People, like I'm going to come back to the word passionate again. They were passionate out there on that end of the floor. We knew what we could do offensively, and we felt we had something to improve on the defensive end of the floor. And I think that's something that partially holds true here.
Darrell Johnson, New York Beacon. There's a budding rivalry between the Brooklyn Nets and New York Knicks. How's it going to feel for you and your twin brother Brook to be the center of that rivalry?
I have no idea.
How much are you looking forward to that?
I can't wait. This is something that's something totally new to me. I love that I'm gonna have my family out here. I love that I'm gonna have my mom out here. The only downside is that I have to see Brook more often.
Hi, I'm Emi from Wawa, Japan. What was the deciding factor coming to the Knicks?
I was very impressed with the personnel in basketball operations. Obviously, you have Coach Jackson, you have Coach Fish. You got a lot of smart basketball guys who know what they're doing on and off the floor. I mean, you got an elite basketball player in Carmelo. You're in New York, and then guys like Lance, Lou, Aaron. Those are hardworking guys who know how to play basketball the right way, and that's attractive to me. I think that's attractive to a lot of basketball players.
Love you, Robbie.
Sorry to monopolize. I'm curious for that decision, how much your skills complementing Carmelo's, it seems like they seem to complement each other very significantly, played a part as a decision-making process for you.
One of the things that I just like to be as a basketball player is somewhat versatile. I like to be able to adjust and adapt my game to whatever situation I'm in. I kind of hang my hat on being able to just help guys out when I'm on the floor. And all four of my teammates when I'm out on the floor, I'm looking for ways I can make them better.
Hi, Robin. Right up front of you. Chris Herring from the Wall Street Journal. People that dig into stats, and I'm kind of one of those folks that noticed off the bat that with Marcus Aldridge that his rebounding numbers individually went way up when you were on the floor with him, they came down when you were on. Is that kind of what you're saying when you like to help guys, that you kind of do some of the dirty work, and how much of that is a part of your game, and is that what you mean when you talk about kind of your work ethic and trying to spread it around the team as a whole?
Lamarcus made a huge jump at both ends. I mean, he's always been a great player, but he made a huge jump at both ends of the floor. And that, I think that was mostly Lamarcus. I can't take a lot of credit for that. He was, he is a magnificent player. I think when you have a group of players that commits team wide, things like that they just kind of start happening. You can't really explain it.
Robin, you mentioned Coach Jackson. You called him Coach Jackson. Are you hoping he is more influential this year? Last year, he was very removed. A few days ago, he said he wants to be more involved. Are you hoping to see Phil at practice doing stuff like that?
Yeah, I really have no reference as to last year, but I like thinking, I hope that he knows his stuff. Obviously he does. He's Phil Jackson. But yeah, any time you get to any chance you get to learn from somebody like that with such a wealth, with such a vast influence of knowledge, it's a good thing. Phil Jackson, good thing.
All right, Robin, thank you very much. Questions for Lou Amundsen?